beginners to makeup, newbies, if you will, what I think they need. Now, I don't specifically mean each of these products. Some of the products I recommend because they're great, but some of them I just recommend as a genre, you need this type of product. Let's just get right into it. So, the one thing I didn't mention last time was brushes. If you're looking for great brushes and they're affordable and really good, you can find any brush you could possibly ever need in Morphe's collections. They have like hundreds. And they're pretty affordable. So, and there's always a YouTuber who offers a discount code, so you can get a little bit of a discount on them when you do order from them. Yeah, go for Morphe, they're awesome. These, which are like, aren't those crappy things that come in like CoverGirl eyeshadow from like 1990? Yes, they are. But these are very underestimated. They're just the little sponge tip applicators. You can find them like in little packs at Ulta, at Sally Beauty, at a lot of drugstores have them. These are really good for the person like myself who isn't a good liner. And I mean that on the top lid. If you've watched my stuff before, you know I have hooded lids just by looking at me. So it's really hard to wear eyeliner on my top lid. So what I sometimes do is I get a black shadow, a matte black, and I'll smudge it right above my lashes to kind of give it like that smoky kind of liner effect. These are great for that. They're great for smoking out under your eye if you don't know what brush to use for them. These have a million uses. I recommend getting a pack. They're like a few bucks. All right, the next is eye primers. This is one of my favorites. It's the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. It has a little bit of like a light nude pink color. It neutralizes, kind of covers a little bit. It's not like a concealer. I don't use concealer as a primer. I don't find that it looks good for me. I feel like it looks dry. So an actual eye primer is what I recommend. This one I really like, but just in general, eye primers are great to make your shadows, you know, not crease or make them more vibrant looking, like make the color more vibrant. This does that as well. I think this one is awesome, and it's, again, just a few bucks. Also what everyone needs. I touched on this a little bit in the first video, but I didn't get into it too much. This is the Too Faced Glitter Glue. Again, not this one specifically. I love this one, but there's cheaper options out there. I think NYX has one, Ulta has one now. I've been using Ulta's for a little while. I'm still kind of testing it out, but I don't love it, to be completely honest. It feels more like a silicone primer and not like a sticky glue like this one. You need glitter glue. You just do. You need it for metallic shades, for loose glitter, for loose eyeshadow. I use it anytime, rain or shine, that I use any kind of metallic shadow, loose, whatever. If there's any kind of metallic shade that I'm putting on my eyes, I always put down this. There's really no reason not to. Like, you always want it to look like bam, so why not just put this down first? Because you're guaranteed to get it to looking better than you would had you not used this in the first place. Liners. Two of my favorites. One is a nude liner, which again doesn't have to be this brand. I love this one. This is Rimmel's Scandalize in the color nude. I love this one, and I also love the Makeup Forever new Artist pencils. A nude liner is great. I'm a mom, I don't get tons of sleep, so it's really nice to line my eyes with this to take away that pink in your inner rim. It makes your eyes look brighter, they look bigger, you look more awake. Tried and true, everybody needs. The basic shades that everybody needs is brown, black, and, I was gonna say blonde, nude. The next is mascara. Again, there's a ton of good mascaras in the drugstore. The one I will recommend is the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof Mascara. I think this is just in very black. This is great for your lower lashes, and this is why. It is a very small brush, but it's not microscopic to the point where you can't actually see the bristles. I've had some of those kind of mascaras that they're just way too small, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? I've used a few that like, you could barely even see the bristles, so it's like, what was the point? Like, I want the bristles to grab onto my lower lashes to define them, which is what mascara is for. This is a great one, I highly recommend it. I have two brow products. Now, everybody knows I love the Kat Von D colored brows, but if you are not into looking that way, I recommend the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This is the one with kind of like the rectangular tip right here. It's not like the tiny micro tip. I think NYX has one of those too. But if you're like me and you're not a huge sculptor, this works great. And one that I actually just started using that, before I even opened it, I was like, I'm not going to like this. I put it in my drawer. It was sent from Influencer for me to try. I just judged it before I even tried it. It's like one of those pens from the 90s. Has all different colors around. It starts with the lightest, the highlighter shade, a light shade for color, a deep shade for color, and a definer shade. There's 5 different shades in here. I used it today, and I actually used it a few times over the last week. It's great. I'm really shocked at how much I like it. Can't really tell, but that's the point. I don't want it to be crazy obvious. I think this is a really cool idea. At first I thought it was just gimmicky. Well, now it's 35 bucks, so it's an investment if you want to try it. But if you do try it and like it, great. If not, just return it to Ulta or Sephora, wherever you got it, because they'll usually just take it back if you don't like it. The next are concealers, some really good ones. The first one is the Born This Way. I've been using this nonstop since I got it. It's the multi-use sculpting concealer. I have mine in vanilla. Have it on today. No complaints. I think this is a great concealer, and you get a lot in it, so it's kind of worth the price. And another one that I actually really like that not a lot of people like, I was surprised, is the Burt's Bees concealer, and I have the color light medium. Their shade range is like pure shit. I think there's like 2 colors, this one and a slightly deeper one. This is really good for no makeup. This isn't a ton of coverage, but it's enough that it evens out and it just looks really nice and natural. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look cakey. It's just a really nice everyday kind of no makeup concealer, which is why I like it. So again, if you're new to makeup and you're not ready to just shellac makeup on your face, this is a good alternative to the heavy duty ones. All right, and the last 2 products are highlighters, and I know I talked about highlighters in the last one, but these are 2 different forms of highlighters. We have a cream highlighter. This is the Essence Strobing Highlighter Stick. It has a cream to powder effect. This was the first highlighter stick I ever bought and liked. So this one is exactly what it says. It's a cream to powder, and it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Like, the color is just gorgeous. And it really does feel like powder once you put it on. It's not silver white or crazy. It just gives that really nice kind of glossy look to your face. And Essence is like fucking $3 for this thing. And loose highlighters, they don't get talked about that much. I think they're great. I think they're just as good as pressed highlighters. These are 2 that I love. The first is the Makeup Revolution Pearl Lights. And I didn't want to mention this because I'm pretty sure it's not available anymore, but I just wanted to show it to show you how good it is. This is the Wet n Wild Moon Tears Loose Highlighter. It's from the like Goth collection. I mean, they're beautiful. And they're very affordable. And you get a ton for the money. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like $5 or $6, and there is 1.23 ounces in here, which is more than a foundation. All right, so that was it. If I didn't touch on something you guys still want to know about what I recommend for beginners, make sure you let me know in the box below, and I will make sure to put that in another one of these videos. And I also have a what you don't need as a beginner, like you don't need to waste your money on certain things. And I will be making that video very soon and putting it up. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.